President Obama mentioned Boone Pickens this week and is showing support for his idea on an energy plan. 2 News anchor Russ McCaskey talks one-on-one with the energy expert to get his take on what America should be doing.
We're in Stillwater with Boone Pickens talking about energy. Thanks for visiting with us.
Sure.
Let's talk a little bit about, first off, I guess the president just mentioned you and your plan. And I guess that's a good sign, and certainly a sign that your message is starting to get out there and get through.
I agree. I mean, there's no question about it that he mentioned the Natural Gas Act, and, you know, John Sullivan and Dan Bourne are the authors of that. And that's good. It's all of us Oklahoma guys are going to do it.
Yeah. Let's talk about some of the, I guess, first let's diagnose the problem. The main problem is we have this dependency on foreign oil, and then because of all the...
Identify, though, what foreign oil.
Yeah, in the Middle East in particular.
That's right.
And so with the chaos over there, it's driving the prices up. Then everybody goes, oh, we need to do something about it. But you've been saying we need to do something about this for years.
I have done. But, you know, this came along kind of at a unique time.
Yeah.
And I'm convinced of divine intervention in my life at several times. I think this, you know, we had this in the Mideast. It shows you very clearly that we're depending on oil from people that are not friendly to us,
right?
And we don't have to.
Let's talk about some of the alternatives. There was kind of a groundswell, maybe for a little bit for nuclear, and then we have the situation over in Japan. Now people are a little sketchy about it. What's your feeling about nuclear power? Is it safe?
Don't build it on the faults.
Yeah, that's probably good advice.
Yeah. Second, get it off the coast.
Yeah.
And but you know that took a 9.0 on the Richter and a tsunami to put it underwater and break it down. And so, you know, none of the other reactors they had that happened. So it looks like they built it in the wrong place.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about natural gas, something that's near and dear to your heart. A lot of people seem to like natural gas. Recently, within the last month or so, there was a earthquake in Little Rock, or near Little Rock. We felt it over in the Tulsa area. And
we felt it at Holdenville, too.
Yeah, we did. Got it in Holdenville. And then they have, I guess, ceased operations at a couple of natural gas sites because they want to look at the state leaders over there and to see if that may have caused part of the earthquake. Do you have any concerns with natural gas and fracking and that kind of thing?
No, I do not.
Do you think it's safe?
No, I've fracked over 3,000 wells myself.
Yeah.
The first one I fracked was in '57. So, no, I've never had a problem. The aquifer's 1,000 feet. It's shallow. Freshwater aquifer.
And you're going a couple of miles down.
That's right.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be.
You're telling me I'm getting back up to that with a frack job?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. So you still think that natural gas is a great play for America?
Well, when you get down to it, it's the only thing. Of course, oil will replace, and we do have 5 million barrels of oil a day in the United States, and our guys are doing good on finding oil.
Yeah.
I mean, we have quit declining.
Yeah.
But if you want to really reduce oil from the Mideast, you've got to do it with natural gas.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have 5 or 6 options.
Right.
You've got one.
Yeah. What about biofuels and some of those things? People were kind of excited about some of that for a while, but that seems to have waned a little bit.
Well, use it. Yeah. Anything American, I'm for.
Okay.
I'm even for ethanol, believe it or not. You know, it's an ugly baby, but it's our ugly baby.
Yeah.
But anything American.
Okay, real quickly, wind and solar power, a little bit expensive, but do you think that that's a play as well?
It's not going to reduce foreign oil because those are for power. And so, but can we use them? Of course, and we should.
Yeah.
You should use everything we have in America.
So a little bit of all the above approach.
Absolutely.
Okay. So when people start looking at where we are now and where we want to be 5, 10 years down the road, you think that there is a chance now that we can kind of wean ourselves from foreign oil and do some of these things domestically?
We've got to get off the OPEC oil, and that's 5 million barrels a day. But we import 13 million. So we have 8 million that come, part of it comes from Mexico, Canada, and other places around the world. And that is not as risky as oil out of the Mideast. But if you remember what the president said when he received the nomination, he said in 10 years, we will not import any oil from the Mideast. Okay, I'm with him. I'm working on his problem.
Yeah. So you think that that's achievable?
I think it's achievable, yes.
All right. Boone Pickens, thanks for joining us today.
You bet. Sure.